Hello and what is up, Echo Master League? Welcome back. We've got a nice game for you guys. Tonight we have Nexus versus Surge, and we're likely to have a triple header. We're going to be having myself with casting for these first two games, and then I'll be doing camera work for the third game. We'll be having Sweet Life and Gaga Goose for that third game. But here for these first two games, we've got Ryan JS here, camming second time. So you guys might see some technical issues, but that's all part of the process. It can't be a good stream without some technical issues. So yeah, we've got Nexus versus Surge here. We've got Retro Dash, Casey8921, Opalite, and Jolo Dash on Nexus. We've got Light Fury, How to Train Your Dragon specifically, Ducky Dash, Fast, and Blitz on Surge. So we're about to get started here in a very, very quick moment. Just gotta click some buttons here. There's a lot of things on my screen. Trying to find which one it is. Okay, it's this one. Never mind, it's this one. Okay. Now, they should be getting ready here today. Excited for the game. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great Thursday night. I know it's been pretty rainy here on the East Coast, absolutely everywhere. So I hope you guys are, staying warm and staying inside. So teams are readying up. Just waiting here for both teams to ready up. Got some Surge fans here in the chat. Greed, it's always good to see you in the chat. Got some Surge fans. Anything that particularly interested you about Surge, Greed, or is it just like you have some friends there? So maybe, I don't know. All right, we're headed here for the neutral joust. Obviously, very, very important to start it off on. And we are out of the tunnels. And it's going to be here won by Surge. It's going to bounce around a lot here towards this orange bubble. Picked up by Blitz. Over to Ducky. Ducky, tries to pass it over to Fast. A little bit too fast with the pass. A little bit of a play on words there. It's going to be Blitz here picking it up. Going to toss that one over to Ducky. Ducky driving in over to Light. Oh, off the ding ring, though. That's brutal. It's going to be picked up here from Ducky. Good defense here so far from Nexus. It's going to be over to Blitz. Blitz over to Light with the drive-in and the dunk. 2-0 start here for Surge. Good stuff. That's what you like to see off the neutral joust. We'll see how this Nexus team can respond. And they're going to have an offensive joust. And they're out of the tunnels a little bit slow here. Jolo going to pass that one over to Opalite. Opalite's pass a little bit off target, picked up by Ducky. Ducky here, going to sling that one, tries to go for the three, but going to bounce off shield there. Picked up and recovered here by Fast, but it's gonna be a floating disc here for a little bit. Picked up by Casey, who's going to toss this one all the way down for Nexus in the Surge bubble, but Blitz is there, able to recover, and it's just going to take this one slowly. It's going to bounce over here in this right tunnel with Light. Light trying to find an opening, going to cross it over to Blitz. What a great pass there. Back, tries to pass it back to Light, but Jolo is there coming out of that goalie spot to clear it. It's going to bounce off floor here over to Casey. Casey's passing to bounce off Geometry. Retro. Oh, great grab there by Blitz, but he's stunned out by Opalite. Done back by Light. Light is going to be on the ceiling inverted. Going to clear this one all the way down. We'll see who grabs it first. Just going to bounce off that backboard. Picked up by Ducky. He has an open three, but it's going to miss. Kind of a self pass there. Ends up working 4-0 here for Surge. Good start for them. 8 minutes left in this match, or I should say round. So anything could happen, but it's been a good start. Definitely a bit of a sloppy game so far, but it's only the beginning of the round. You can totally expect to see that. It's going to be Jolo here at the QB position again. Just going to take space here. Going to stop, actually. Gave a little bit of a signal there. Opalite under heavy pressure. Going to toss that one out. Almost a bad pass there, but KC is able to recover. Back over to Opalite. Resets it over to Jolo. We'll see what Jolo does with it. Going to take some more space. That fast stack's coming in. Going to try to pass that one down to KC. A little bit off target. It's going to float around here. A lot of stuns going out. It's going to be picked up by Light, who's going to reset that one back to Ducky. Ducky now with possession. Potentially a dribble attempt here. Incoming. Jolo providing some pressure. And it's going to be over to Blitz. Blitz going to push up here. Going to cross this one over to Fast. Fast under pressure from KC, tries to get the stun off, but Fast able to dodge that. Gonna put that one up to Light. Light under pressure from behind, doesn't see it. KC picks it up, gonna clear this one all the way down. Gonna bounce off a lot of geometry here. We'll see who grabs it first, and it's gonna be KC here. Gonna try to go for the 3. Ooh, a little bit off target there. Maybe too fast. KC gonna try to drive in. Good save there by Blitz. Oh, and Opalite misses kind of the open dunk. That's a little bit unfortunate. It's gonna be cleared out here by Fast. Gonna bounce around in that left tunnel. The regrabs are all coming out here. Gonna bounce off a lot of geometry here. It's gonna be picked up by Blitz, who ducks under KC. Blitz gonna cross this one over to Light. Light around, playing around that shield, off the ding ring though. Blitz gonna push in for the 2, and it's 6-0 here to start it off for Surge. We've got some big fans of Surge here in the chat. That's what we like to see, you know, showing off some support for the players. Always love to see that. It's going to be Nexus here with an offensive joust. It's going to be Jolo at the QB position, as we've seen. Going to toss that one over to KC. What I kind of want to see from now on, then I was about to say, they need to be more precise in their passes, because that can really be detrimental. And it's going to be Ducky picking this one up, and who's going to drive in. All, you know, there was 3 Nexus players there, but Ducky just able to drive in there to give Surge an 8-point lead. You know, scoreless here for Nexus so far. They just need to play more slowly. Their passes really need to be more precise and more accurate. So we'll see what they can do. All right, they're going to be out of their tunnels. Jolo intercepted by Ducky for the quick 3. That's just not what you want to see. That's got to be demoralizing for this Nexus team. You just don't want to see that, you know, even if you're a caster, you know, that's got to feel brutal for this Nexus team. We'll see how they recover. 11-point lead here for this Surge team. It's going to be Opalite here at the QB position. Going to change QBs here. KC going to pass that one down to Retro. I like the passing so far. It's going to be KC. Nobody kind of in front, though. Jolo. Gonna pass that one. Try to pass that one back down to KC. Gonna float around here. KC gonna slap that one in the direction. Bounces off some geometry. And Surge has a good counterattack potential here. And it's gonna be picked up by Fast. 3v2 there in the orange bubble. And Fast is gonna get that one. 13-0 here for Surge. Yeah, we're heading towards some Mercy territory. I'd like, you know, Nexus to slow things down, try to show some signs of life. We'll see what they're able to do. They just need to slow things down, be more precise in their passing, because it's passes like that that just allow this Surge team to really put the pressure on this Nexus team. Ducky going to do a little bouncing there, and just what a great shot. Able to get it over Opalite, I believe, who was in goal. And now we are really in Mercy territory. It's going to be around 3 minutes remaining here in this round. We'll see what Nexus is able to do with their offensive joust. I definitely need some water. It's going to be Opalite here with the disc. Seeing that fast stack, going to pass it over to Jolo, but that fast stack gets the better of Jolo. The fast stacks are coming out from this Surge team. It's going to be picked up here by Fast. Going to go for the 3, and we are 1 point away from a Mercy here in round 1. Yeah, definitely a very lopsided game. I definitely need some water, though. I did not grab some water before this, but, you know, it is what it is. 3 minutes remaining. You know, 1 point remaining for this Surge team to get the Mercy win. It's going to be Opalite. Going to pass that one. Ooh, the bad passes, but it ends up in the hands of Jolo. Going to reset this one over to Opalite. Down to Retro. A good scoring opportunity here for this Nexus team. It's going to be KC on the roof, and it's over to Jolo for Nexus' first points. Still in Mercy territory, so Nexus does need to be careful, but, you know, great stuff from the Surge team so far. we'll see if that, that quick two can turn around some momentum. It'll be Surge's first offensive joust here. Ducky with the disc on the ceiling, looking for an opening. Just going to drive forward here, take space, knows he has time to waste. Just going to wait here. Notices that Fast. I'm going to cross that one over to Fast. Fast under heavy pressure, but gets it off accurately to Light. Light going to drive in here, going to reset that one back to Ducky. Ducky here driving in, tries to go for the three off the ding ring, but Fast is there. Fast just going to dodge around here, going to cross that one over to Light. Light tries to rip a three there, but a little bit off target. KC now going to clear that one out. The regrabs are coming out. Picked up here by Blitz. Blitz is going to clear that one down the left tunnel over to Light. Light tries to pass that one forward to Ducky, a little bit off target though. Opal Light with the disc here in the orange bubble. Going to pass that one over to Retro. Retro just going to clear that one down. Hopefully, setting up a play here for this Nexus team. And it's going to be picked up by Fast, who's going to try to clear that one out. Going to bounce off some geometry here. Ends up in the hands of KC. Good chance here for Nexus. But the pass went a little bit awry there. So it's going to be Blitz going to clear that one all the way down mid. We'll see who gets to it first. And it's going to be Ducky here. And for the Mercy, taking a step back there for the three to ensure that Mercy. And it's going to be round one over. And a good win here for Surge. I'm going to drink some water real quick. All right, and I'm back. We'll go over some stats real quick. We've got 13 points here from Ducky, really being the MVP of this game so far. Crazy stat line there. 5 points from Fast, Light with 2, and Blitz with 2. Not many assists here from both teams, I should say. A lot of solo plays, a lot of just like driving in or like even like long threes. So individual performances have been really good out of this Surge team so far. Time possession favors Surge, but not by a lot. The offensive stats, though, really are in favor of Surge. 17-5 in terms of shots taken. More assists, more saves, and one more steal. And the Suns are about even, so we'll see how that factors into going round two. And also, Rajas, make sure to click the replay fix button on the touch portal. But anyways, we are headed into round two in a moment. Yep, now the replays are shown. All right. We'll see how Nexus can recover after that kind of abysmal round one. They're going to be out of the tunnels right now. And it's going to be won here by Surge. That's going to be a floating disc, just going to float around here. Going to be picked up by Jolo. Oh, and it's taken by Light for the three. I don't think Jolo knew that Light was right behind him. That's a good start here for Surge. They started off hot in round one, and now they're starting off hot in round two. So we'll see what this Nexus team can do. It's not looking great for them. They must be feeling pretty demoralized. It's going to be picked up here by Jolo. Jolo just going to drive and take some space. Oh, and a bad pass there intended for KC. It's just been these bad passes that have really been killing this Nexus team. But Jolo's going to take it back off that interception. Going to pass this one over to KC. KC back to Jolo. Jolo with the 2 over Fast. And that was actually the first time I think we've seen a really good passing play, sort of shenanigans there from this Nexus team. So maybe round two will be closer. We don't know. 9 minutes still remaining. So a lot of time. And they're going to be out of the tunnels. It's going to be Ducky here at the QB position, pressured by Opal Light somewhat. Going to bounce past that one off the ceiling over to Fast. Fast just going to scan the field, just waiting for an opening here, knowing that his team has all the time in the world. Going to cross that one intended for Blitz. Going to bounce off a lot there. But, oh no, Jolo takes it back. And Jolo is going to clear that one all the way down towards that Surge bubble. And it's going to be picked up here by Casey. A big scoring attempt, and they're going to get it. 4-3 here in favor of Nexus, and that is their first lead of the day. Surge versus Surge. What are you talking about, Fearless? Must be Team Scrib. All right. It's going to be a offensive joust here for Surge. Oh, the name is you're gonna have to go through studio mode and then fix that through source update. The names are the same for the both, but yeah, have patience, guys. We will fix that very soon. It's gonna be Ducky here with the disc. Gonna pass that one. Ooh, taken by Jolo. Jolo getting around fast there. Tries to pass it forward, but it's gonna bounce a lot in that mid area. Ducky picks this one up, passes it back to Blitz. Blitz gonna sling this one all the way over towards that right tunnel region. Nobody really there though, but Light is gonna pick this one up. Light trying to dodge around here fast. Ooh, these bad passes are coming in for both teams. Now it's more so Surge with the bad passes. Interesting bounce pass there. Intended for Ducky, but Ducky even try. Oh, just not a great pass. And it's gonna be cleared out all the way. Almost a mail slot. It's gonna be picked up here by Light. He's gonna clear this one all the way back. Gonna bounce around there, picked up by Ducky. Ducky looking for an opening. Gonna just wait and cross this one all the way over to Blitz. Blitz under heavy pressure, going to pass that one over to Fast. Fast trying to find an opening, driving in. Oh, good save there by Jolo. Scrum for the disc here, picked up by Blitz. Over to Light. Oh, who had an open shot, but off the ding ring. And it's going to be recovered here by Blitz. Another chance here for Surge. Going to do a really fast pass there over to Ducky. Ducky trying to get around Jolo. And I think Jolo got a hand on that accidentally for the self goal. 5-4 lead here for this Surge team. Ryan Jess, is everything good? You can speak to me, by the way, because they can't hear you. So it's going to be an offensive joust here for this Nexus team. Opalite with the disc. Oh, no, you're good. Are you in studio mode? It's going to be Ducky here with the disc for the 3, 8-4. Okay, and you're on source update, right? And it's not like... Okay, noted. All right, well, we'll just keep moving then. All right, it's going to be Nexus here with an offensive jazz. It's going to be Opalite here with the disc. Going to toss that one over to KC. KC going to drive forward here, take some space. Not much pressure on KC so far. This Nexus team is setting up for a potential passing play here. It's going to be over to Retro, who tries to go for the immediate shot, but a quick save there, a dribble attempt here from this Surge team. Getting picked up here by Light. Light just going to drive in. 3v2 here in this orange bubble. It's going to be over to Fast. Fast taken, though, by KC. KC just going to wait on this one. Not going to clear it out immediately. Just waiting. Now going to clear it out. Tries to pass it over to Retro, but a little bit too fast, I think. It's going to be picked up here by Blitz. Blitz, though, almost stunned out. Going to cross that one over and accurately to the Light. Pass it up to Ducky, who has the open 3. 11-4 here in favor of Surge. All right, good stuff here for this Surge team so far. And it's a little bit unfortunate that the team names are a little bit broken. But, you know, we move. It's going to be Nexus here with another offensive joust. It's going to be Opalite here with the disc over to Jolo. Jolo just going to take some space here. Going to pass that one over to KC. KC going to look for an opening. Never mind. It just goes for the quick score there. Still down 5, but, you know, this Nexus team is definitely showing some signs of life here. We'll see how this Surge team can respond. You know, they're leading by 5. They had a really good round 1, so they must be feeling pretty good about themselves. But, you know, still more game to play. It's going to be Ducky here with the disc. Gonna sidestep Opalite. Just gonna move around here. A little bit of a bad pass there. Can't have that happening. Picked up here by KC, but taken right back by Blitz. Tries to go for the 3, bounces off shield. Light ends up taking it and gets the 3 over KC and Opalite. 14-6 here in favor of Surge. For the inputs for the orange team name, is it correctly binded to orange team name? All right, take your time. It's going to be Casey here with the disc. Going to push this one up. Going to pass that one down to Retro. Retro back to Casey for the quick 2. I really like that out of Nexus, that quick momentum shifter there. We'll see what Surge is able to do with their offensive jabs. We're just having some technical issues here, and we're going to try to fix them. So we'll see. All right, it's going to be Surge here with the disc. It's going to be Ducky at the QB position. Just going to wait around here. Not much happening. We'll see what Ducky does. Just dancing around here, going between, the ceiling and there. It's going to be Ducky just waiting. Sees that fast act. Opalite now providing some pressure. Going to pass that one over to Blitz. Blitz now going to speed this one up over to Light. Light waiting, looking behind. Doesn't see Retro. That's unfortunate there. Was looking all the way behind, waiting for those regrabs, but didn't see Retro there. It's going to be picked up here by Light after stunning out Jolo. Down to Blitz. Blitz driving in. And a beautiful shot there. Top pocket. 16-8 in favor of Surge. So, yeah. There's going to be Nexus here with another offensive just. Oh, you got it? It's fixed now, guys. All right, it's going to be Surge here with the disc. Trying to pass that one forward. Gacy gets stunned out by Blitz. Tries to go for the bounce shot. A little bit off target there. It's going to be picked up, ended up here by Fast, who gets stunned out by Retro and Jolo. Jolo looking for an opening. Going to pass that one over to Retro. Retro just going to clear it down and hope the regrabs are there in time. Almost goes in, but picked up by Light here for Surge. Going to slow this one down. 1 minute left, and I think we're entering the realm of mathematical impossibility. And he's going to just chuck this one down, intercepted and slap forward. Just going to bounce around here. Picked up by Light. Light just going to bounce past that one over to Ducky. Ducky looking forward. Going to pass that one forward to intended for Blitz, but taken by KC. KC trying to go for the long three. A little bit too low on that shot right there. Light ends up taking possession for Surge. And it's going to bounce around a little bit here off the floor. KC ends up taking it. Pressured by Fast somewhat. And the regrabs are coming out from Surge for the recovery. Ducky here with the disc. Just waiting around. Knows he has all the time in the world. Retro providing some pressure. Gets around Retro. Going to pass that one forward. Intercepted, though, by Opalite, who's trying to go for the three. Bounces off shield. Disc is just going to bounce around here in the last final seconds of regulation. KC driving in. Gets the 2 to finish it off here for Nexus. Yeah, very interesting game. Surge absolutely dominating round 1 and then, giving a clean finish here in round 2. Congratulations to them for winning. We'll be having a second game here very, very shortly. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be between Light Bulb and Modified. So that's going to be a good matchup right there. Both master teams. So we will see how that goes. But yeah, 19 points here from Ducky, 8 from Light, 5 from Fast, Blitz with 4, and on Nexus we have 0 from Retro, KC with 8, 0 from Opalite, and 4 from Jolo. So yeah, hope to see. Oh, the scores in BO5, by the way. Make sure it's in BO3 mode. But yeah, anyways, guys, we'll see you guys in a few moments. Thank you guys so much for watching.